Hari Om everyone. Today we have a wonderful person with us. Definitely all will enjoy her session. Her name is Dr. Yogyatha, a prenatal yoga expert, pregnancy strength training expert, Lama childbirth educator, hypnobirthing practitioner, lactation counselor, has been working in this space from past 8+ years and runs her sessions by the name of Health on My Mind and is the part of birth support team at CK Birla Hospital, Gurgaon, Delhi, NCR. Her idea of doing all this work is her passion for maternal health and being an unconditional, non-judgmental support to them and to the babies. She believes that babies are much more wiser than we think. She worked passionately on making women realize how their maternal instinct and her body is supreme and is above any rules or protocols or guidelines. I truly believe, and especially she truly believes in happy mothers make happy babies. Wow, she is that person, Yogyatha. Hi, Yogyatha. Welcome to our platform. It's our really, so it's our fortune to have you here with us today. So please, Yogyatha, please introduce yourself now.
Hari Om Kalyani, and warm welcome to all the viewers who are viewing this and maybe viewing the recording later. Thank you so much for inviting me, and it's been almost an year. I met you last July.
We all had a wonderful time together in Bangalore, yeah.
Yeah. So those were cherished moments, and so yes, I am, as she has already introduced me, Dr. Yogyatha, and I have been working in birth space from past few years. And the motto behind everything is making women believe about themselves, because right now we give our authorities to everybody except ourselves, right? So
Exactly.
that is the whole motto behind, and if we are happy, then only our babies will be happy. So
Definitely.
happiness is much above all the other things that we have in life, all the other material things, all other scenarios. So we always look up to happiness, but the thing about happy babies is like that once the mother is happy, then only the baby can be.
Very true, very true. We all working hard for that, Yogyatha. Well said. Yes, yeah. Yogyatha, how do you got into this field, and which one inspires you to push you forward in this and do lots of research and work on it? Please explain it with us.
See, so to be honest, it was, you can say, I just landed into, by background, I'm a physio, but when I shifted from my city from New Delhi to Gurgaon, which is just the outskirt of New Delhi. So at that point of time, in search of work, I started working with some companies which were working in this space. So I used to hold sessions like antenatal workshops and pregnancy exercises, and we used to do it at certain maternity homes and clinics. And then I sooner realized that there was so much work to be done in this space, because 10 years back there were not many people who were talking about Lamaze classes. There were not many people talking even about being active in pregnancy, right? They had so much fears ki kuch nahi karna, ghar pe baithe rehna hai. And to some women, to some mothers, it took a toll on their mental health, because not everybody can sit at home. Like, it's those who want to, very good. Those who do not want to, it should be their choice, right?
Yes.
So that I had to initially break that barrier of being physically active in pregnancy, and doing according to your body, listening to your body, and making them believe that physical, even on the physical front, that they should listen to their body and work upon that. So once I started working on the physical aspects, and I started getting results with people, women being more flexible during their labors and squatting and doing those things, slowly and steadily it pulled me into the mental space as well.
Yeah, very much
Because I
important.
realized that the physical thing is just nothing. It's
Yes,
just the outer covering. It's the gift wrap.
yes,
The
yes.
inside, the gift is something else.
Very much important than that outright thing.
Actually, so just realize that if you change the mental thing, physical is not a barrier. However, if you're changing the physical thing, mental is still a barrier.
Yes, yes. Of course, even if
So
you have a
just
good physical
realize
strength,
that.
of course, physical strength is important. But along with that, if you have that more mental strength, especially the mother, if she has more mental strength, there the magic will start, place. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. So if she has mental stress, her body will anyways go into a spasm or a stiffness mode. Yeah, what we call as the FTP, the fear,
Yeah.
tension, pain syndrome, and all that. So I just realized that working physically was not enough.
Exactly.
Then I researched into these spaces of hypnobirthing, and definitely Lamaze came into it because I needed a holistic picture to educate them. And fear and mental stress are interrelated, and fear goes by when you educate the mother
Exactly.
about
Exactly.
what are the scenarios, how
Yeah.
does what your body is already working inside and you do not even know.
Yeah.
So once they know all the things, that how body works inside, how babies work inside, they get a whiff of acha aise bhi hota hai, like this also happens.
Yeah.
And we never knew such things.
Yeah.
For second time mothers, it is like an eye opener. They also
Yeah.
they also believe, tell me that we never had heard about such things in our first pregnancy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this way, just getting into the physical space opened gates for me into hypnobirthing and Lamaze. And yes, I am very, very passionate about breastfeeding. So some of the mothers do call me a breastfeeding activist rather than a counselor. So that
Breastfeeding
way I
activist
just
rather than counselor. Yes.
kept going inside into the space. And I also met I also thanks to social media, thanks to so many platforms that we have, in Delhi only we have Divya Deswal and
Yes. Yes.
people like them who are working passionately, and they are
Yes.
inspiring us
Yes.
every now and then. So I'm
Yes.
fortunate enough to be in touch with those
Yes.
kind of earth
Yes.
workers. So that way is blessed. We have you who is constantly working upon educating in infant and early parenting phase, so
Yes.
dhyan baby, all that. So this inspires me a lot.
Yeah.
And I kind of keep on working that wise.
Yes, my dear. See, always I have observed you when we all together did our hypnobirthing childbirth education. The amount of interest you are showing to learn everything to help the mothers, and also that the way you associate with that greater personality like Divya Deshwal and the support groups and all. Really, it's admirable, my dear. They'll appreciate your interest and your that giving tendency was awesome and amazing, my dear. So I would like to ask you more questions, and even you are doing lots of pre-pregnancy, pregnancy, post-pregnancy exercises, poses, and lots of things. So if at all mothers would like to reach you, means for example what way they can reach you, could you please give me your mail ID or contact details to them so that they can approach you to get your support or guidance, please?
So yes, we have our Facebook and Instagram handle in the name of Health on My Mind. It's Health on My Mind Prenatal Yoga on Facebook, and Pregnancy on My Mind on Instagram. I do also have WhatsApp communities for pregnant mothers, for mothers who are 0 to 1 years in their parenting, and for mothers who are from first year to 2.5 years. So we have 3 different WhatsApp communities, and my number is very much available on every every of these handles. So otherwise it is 97177781781. You can also put I will put that in the comment section. You can reach out to me, WhatsApp me. You can reach out via Facebook Messenger on either my personal profile, that's Yogyatha Gandhi, or on our Facebook page, that is Health on My Mind Prenatal Yoga. So that ways, and we have lots of because of this COVID times. Previously also we were doing a lot of online sessions, especially pregnancy yoga, because overseas we have a lot of queries and people do want to do a lot of prenatal yoga. So previously had also been a lot of online sessions, but now because of that everything is online, so we have many sessions, some free, some paid, for expecting parents, for breastfeeding mothers, and we believe in, again, happy mothers have happy babies.
Lovely, lovely. Awesome, my dear. My dear, could you please give us, tell us about your work intensively? What are the works you are doing with the mothers? For example, these work and these trimester and kind of, could you please explain it a little, elaborate for us to understand better?
So yes, to be honest, we begin with the initially in the conception stage only. Before the conception stage only, we do have weekly uh, fertility yoga sessions,
Super.
and we also do it for people who are opting for IVFs. So IVF yoga, you can say, or fertility yoga for those who are trying for conception. We have weekend sessions for that. Once you conceive, then first 3 months mostly we recommend women to just do daily breathings and meditations. So we do not have particularly over, and seeing the 12-week ultrasound report or whatever their obstetricians have discussed about with them. After that, we regularly start with thrice a week pregnancy yoga classes. Currently they are running online. It is almost more than an hour session, in which there is lot of apart from yoga, we mix up lot many exercises. Because of my physio background, I do have an idea of how the body anatomy and pelvis works. So that ways we focus a lot upon that, opening and making the bodies flexible, opening the pelvises. Then we focus a lot about on breathing exercises, and we always end the session with a short meditation, and I make sure that we have lot of birth affirmations in those meditation sessions, so that again I want to take the fear out of the mothers. So that ways. And
Sorry to
apart
interrupt.
from that,
Sorry to interrupt, Yogita. The thrice a week of session, 1 hour session. It starts from which month of the pregnancy, my dear?
from 4th month
Oh,
onwards.
that's good. Yeah, please continue. Yeah.
And we have separate sessions for 2nd trimester, 3rd trimester,
Lovely,
like that.
lovely. Yeah.
And then we also offer Lamaze childbirth classes. So these are recommended during the 3rd trimester, and these are 4 sessions of almost 3 hours each, in which we give you all information about how your body works during pregnancy, during labor, how your baby works inside. Just it is not that you are only working, it's the baby also doing lot many things inside.
Yes,
So
exactly,
that way,
exactly.
mothers and fathers, they get astonished when they learn all those things. And then definitely, yes, how to manage your labor, all the stages of labor, what are the signs, and then how to how to uh, cope up postpartum. So breastfeeding is also a part of this, and all things about postpartum depression, newborn care, and so many things that we impart knowledge previously, so that the parents are already prepared and they feel that